welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a complete tutorial on how you can get the Bowie knife in multiplayer, and I'll also run you down on a few things you will need to know about it. So no time wasting, let's jump straight into this. So first you are going to need two controllers, controller 1 being your dummy account, controller 2 being the account you want the Bowie knife on. Now with the dummy account, head to the main menu and you're just going to sign into it and make sure it's player 1. Now what you're going to want to do is add controller 2, which is going to be your main account. So your main account has to be player 2 in order for this glitch to work. So from here, any account, take yourself to custom games, and with your main account hopefully being a controller 2, invite your dummy account to the game. Right after, back out of this screen, head to setup game, edit game rules, create a class, preset custom classes, go on to breach, head over to perk 2 and then hover over any perk here. Now when you're ready, have one hand over controller 1 and one hand on controller 2. With controller 1, hold the middle button to accept the invite, then with controller 2, straight after you accept the invite, immediately spam A so you're selecting the perk. Now what should happen is if you've done this bit correctly, it should have landed on this funky screen, which is basically called a UI stack. If you're not on this screen, you might need to try it again, but if you are on this screen, this is where you are going to have to follow these steps bit by bit. It is very vital and you cannot cock up these steps right now. So now what you're going to want to do is with controller 1, navigate to zombies, which is hard to do, but follow along and you will get there with me. Anyway, from here, with controller 1, press B to back out so you land in public match. Now you see how in the background there's a bit of that orange bar there. You're just going to use this to navigate. So what you're going to have to do with controller 1 is to scroll all the way to the top so that you land in public match, and when you're at this point that you can't move anymore, just press A and you should be on the online menu. Now with controller 2, make sure you are on this screen here so that you're into the class. If you're obviously not, just press on the class to enter it, and then what you're going to need to do is back out and you should have replaced the preset classes with your online create class screen. Now pick a class that you want the Bowie knife on and then go to secondary weapons and hover over the XM53. Now with controller 1, press B until it gives you the option to leave the party. Now press cancel, and this is just to let you know that you have reached the main menu. Now make the orange box scroll all the way up and you should be hovering over campaign. So now from here scroll down twice and you should land on zombies. If you have done it correctly, you should also see the gobblegums in the background, so obviously press A on zombies and you'll see this screen appear. From here with controller 2, you can scroll over to melee weapons and then hover over the Bowie knife. Make sure not to press it because you will end up getting a UI error. But instead with controller 1, back out to the main menu again, scroll right to the top, go down 1 and you should be back on multiplayer. Now press A again and it should take you to public match, and then you can finally press A on the Bowie knife and it should be in your custom class. Voila, now you have the Bowie knife in pubs. Also, a few things to note with the Bowie knife: you cannot have a primary weapon or you will not have the Bowie knife. It basically replaces it if you're not holding it. A thing that you can actually do is use the DLC weapon glitch, which I posted on my channel. I'll go to get a weapon inside your lethal spot, and what will happen is you'll actually be able to take a weapon with you on the class. You just cannot have a weapon in the primary slot because it will erase the Bowie knife. Another thing to note, the Bowie knife is also very strong. It's almost like the Ripper basically, and it will take out a safe gold robot in 5 hits. Thanks to my mate FaZe Man for telling me that one. Good lad. Thank you very much. Also, switching weapons when you have the Bowie knife equipped will remove it until you respawn. And that's pretty much all you need to know. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more glitches like this one. Until next time, peace.